Good morning, survivors, and how we doing? And welcome. It is Kraken here, and we've got just one question for you. Can a nerd survive the zombie apocalypse? Welcome. How we doing? Well, we all know that we can survive the zombie apocalypse with maybe a couple of minor deaths, mainly due to dogs and the odd screamer. But today we're going to test to see whether size really does matter. Do you need big and bold like this base over here, which we know survived? If you haven't checked out that video, make sure you go and check out the Nerd series, and day 70, this base did stand up to demolishers and everything it had thrown at it, screamers and absolutely everything, with an electrical trap that didn't actually work as well. So that one did amazingly, but this was our starter base over here. So it's had a few upgrades since we last saw it. We've had a bit of steel added to it. Not a silly amount of steel because it's not a very big base at all. But this was the original Horde base over here. So yes, I've made the stairs steel. I've moved our turrets over. I didn't actually realise this turret here is only actually level 2. This one's level 5 and we obviously made that, being the nerdy person that we are. This one's actually only a level 2, and we've actually got a level 6 back in the base. I never even replaced it. Originally I thought I made 2 level 2s, but if I remember correctly, I only had the materials to make one, because this was a whole series. We are on day 70 for the second time, because I wanted all the stats to be exactly the same. So if we just go and actually check out the game stage, we're on 160 again, which was where we were yesterday when we did this. We've finished on level 70 and game stage 163 yesterday. So there we go. Everything is exactly the same. So this is a test to see whether size really does matter. Is this base going to do as well as this base over here? Like I say, we did build all this base. We mined all the materials. This was a massive challenge. This was one hell of a build. We did it. We did it very well, and it did very well for us. So we know this base can do it. This base can survive. And this base was the first base we used for the first 3 or maybe even 4 Horde nights while this one was getting built. Let's now see if this one can survive day 70. So let's get cracking. So you know, if you watched the last Horde night, we had a tier 5 rocket launcher with 21 frag ammo. All I've done for this one is given myself the amazing contact grenades. We got the tactical assault rifle, got the SMG, who's not my best friend at all. The sniper rifle I doubt we'll be using at all. But we have our tier 6 Stumpaton, which I think it was 2 days ago we actually looted a better one. So we had been playing with one not quite so good before that. But in a minute we're going to get all of our stuff on. The thunder is clapping away in the background. The only difference between this base and the last base is this one does have a dart trap. So that's the only thing that is slightly different. The other one did have 5 electrical traps, whereas this only has 1. But the difference is we can actually get to repair these, which is the biggest thing. We've got a trap wire here that does that. We have an SMG turret, exactly the same as that one there. That has an SMG turret. And we have the blade trap here on the roof for the vultures as well. There we go, it's clapping away. So we're going to use the contact grenades rather than the rocket launcher, because I don't want to send a rocket launcher to kill zombies that close. We do not have the pit of death in there anyway. Right, no further ado, let's get the skull crushers in. They last for 15 minutes, 3 of those. You can stack them, the nerd tats as well. Get that area of effect damage. We will be using the Stumpaton as well. And we got 9 minutes worth of coffee over here. So this, if you haven't checked out this series, this was played from day 1 all the way through to day 70. This was a complete series, seeing whether a nerd can survive the zombie apocalypse. Just so you know, this was the tree that we're mainly going into, intellect. And we've got things like robotic inventor, maxed, executioner, maxed, daring adventure, better barter, maxed. These were the things that we went into. We went a bit into the agility tree as well. Did very well on the old books. There was a couple we didn't get, but pretty much did pretty damn well on those. And we've hardly touched into any of these at all. Did a bit into agility. As you can see, no points into perception. Only 3 points into, or 2 points into strength. One of those was the cigar. We needed a tiny bit in Sexysaurus, but nothing in minor 69. Few into Motherlode, and that was it. So, and we only had the 2 points here. So we were relying on our big, massive brains rather than anything else. Right, let's get you on. And let's get cracking. There you go, straight away you can see that area of effect. We've got the 2 Timmy Mallets out there. Oh, I'm not quite sure how you made it through. $64 max alive, insane difficulty. Right, let's get some grenades into this. It's going to be so hard to... Oh, even that is causing me a little bit of pain. Let's get 3 of those grenades in. Oh, saw a cop back there. 64 max alive. We're going to have to check the traps. We've got to constantly check those because those grenades do cause damage. There we go. Bit of damage over there. Bit of damage there. Oh, loads of damage there. Right, there we go. Right, area of effect. Have those skull crushers as well. Oh, I see a cop. Hogan's trying to make it through. And does. Not sure why he's trying to beat the floor. Sweet as, and there's another level. Right, let's get some grenades onto this. Oh, loot bags for the win. There we go, one more. So we did use 21 frags when we were next door. There we go, make sure it's still working. We are going to end up running out of darts. There we go, get that area effect. Reload faster, come on. Skater boy, what are you doing? Now, we've not used this base since we've had this many alive. Oh, somebody went then. Sounded like a cop. So I'm going to have to check these bars in a minute. See another cop there. Onto the SMG. SMG, there we go. What are you doing? Right, back over here. God, this is intense. So using the other base, there is a melee aspect, but you are far further away than you are here. Right, let's just make sure these are all okay. So it's the turrets that I've put the flaming shaft mod into, which is why we're getting that zombies on fire effect. Right, there we go. Just make sure you're okay. Yeah, you're all good. Good stuff. Right, let's keep going. That area of effect is so good. 64 max alive though. We do not like dogs in this game. I'm not sure. Have you made it through? Spider. Behave. Take out your legs. Right. Onto the grenades. Big Mama, has she actually made it through? I'm not sure. We're in trouble now. A, because we can't see anything, because we're at our humble base. But secondly, we're nowhere near the Horde base. My bag is going to be over in the Horde base. My vehicles are below me. See if we can make a run for it. Oh my god. Now I thought we'd solved this problem in the past, that the zombies were not going to be able to make it through to us. I did think we'd solved this, but quite clearly they're still managing to jump through those bars when you've got so many alive. I think the most we used that base on was 16 alive, and we're now playing on 64 max alive. Oh come on, we're nearly there. There we go. 90 meters. The whole idea was to test this to see if size does actually matter. There we go. Loot bags galore. Sorry, it's a bit dark. No, don't do that. Oh, you've got me all flustered. There we go, back on. Most of it was my fault. Not actually keeping myself loaded up. And I see a demolisher. There we go. Reload. Right, there's that demolisher. Our electrical trap is broken. Do not want to hit his button. Try and take his legs out. Oh my god, what are you doing? You're in the ceiling. He's back down, he's back down. Oh no. Right, well, it did give me time to clear everything. No. There we go. Oh, is that electrical fence completely out? My god, here we go. That bar needs to go back to steel. Right. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We're missing a bar there now. This is crazy. We're not going to be able to keep up with this. This is going to be another death for the nerd. Oh my dear lord. This is crazy. 64 max alive. The base cannot handle it. Stay out of this, you. My god, just look at this. The choke point is too small. Right. 45%, oh my. Whoa. I think that was a cop. It's just too much for this base. We needed to test it. This was the whole idea. I think something has happened to the actual generator itself. Because I can hear a lot of vultures as well. Oh my god. Need to repair my gun again. Vultures are going mad. But remember, most of this base is only cobblestone. There's no generator. It was too close. The demo has knocked the generator clean out. That's how much damage the demo does. That is absolutely crazy. Now, if you know anything about watching my series, you know that I can't shoot for toffee, which is one of the reasons why I like this base, because it is so small. I've only got this little block to reach out of. Right, come on, back we come. Oh my dear lord. Can't believe that, so we've lost our dart traps. I think these cops exploding are actually helping us. Come on, finish the animation. Get the SMG loaded as well. In fact, we'll use the SMG for a bit. Okay, you got to remember, we have no points into penetrator or anything like that. 3 in the morning. It is absolutely crazy. We're out of steel. There is no more repairing to be done. We did not have a lot of steel. We've got a lot of birdies out there as well. So never even thought about that. I would have thought that was more than far enough away. I think we're down to the final few zombies though. Get up, Homer. We know you're still alive. Oh, it's still going. Yep, there he is. I saw the XP. Now, listen here, you. I've got a bone to pick with you. Get down here. Another cob exploded. Right, I'm going to take out your legs. Why didn't you do that the first time? 4 o'clock in the morning. That trapdoor did nothing to protect my base. I just put the generator back here, maybe in a trapdoor back here. How much damage did it actually do? Yeah, you can see how much damage. The area of effect was insane. So no, size really does matter, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have a quick look through these for you. You can be quiet straight away. We'll have a quick look, see what we've got. Check the game stages in a second. It was 163 for the last one. Ooh, treasure map. A19, we actually went and did that. Did some treasure. And believe it or not, we did actually make all of this ammo ourselves. Don't believe me, go back and watch the series. So if you want to see how the other base did, check out day number 70 on the playlist. So nothing overly special at all. Right. How's my base looking? We've had some steel knocked out over there as well. A few vitamins. Bit of money. A few SMG bullets. We certainly went through a few rounds tonight. Level 5 Dolce. There we go. So we didn't have very much steel at all. I only had about the same as what I have for the other base. Way under 100. There's still none of the books that we actually wanted or needed. Machete. There we go. Any more for any more? So this had the angled wedge-shaped blocks here. They have gone. So we had those in there like that. So they did not survive the attack in steel. Yeah, a lot of damage has gone here. I couldn't believe that. Look how many blocks away that is. And it still blew out a generator. So we've got the arrow slits down here. They didn't set off the demos though at all, which was good news. We had quite a few cops explode as well. Steps were fine. Probably didn't need that much steel in the end, but there we go. There you have it. So this base would not have kept me alive. I don't think, to be honest, whatever I had done there, that would have done it. 65 max alive. Insane. Just couldn't do it. We could not do it. But we have learned some things though. So if you're going to make this base, this is one of the best bases for the beginning of the series. You want to see these two compete again. Slightly smaller version of this one. I have a video on that, and that'll be up in the top right hand corner for you right now to go and check out. We could have made some more improvements to this. In fact, the one that we actually tested had some improvements to this. It was a bit easier to get into these shapes here. We had this coming back even further, so I could get in here a bit better, because I was getting hit down here. But if I ever make this base again, then I definitely will be putting the generator way further back. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. Big thumbs up on the video. Any comments, put those down below. Oh, we never checked the game stage. So it stayed at 160. Because of that death, we stayed at 160, whereas the other base, we did not die and we got to game stage 163. Both of them got us to level 70 though. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already done that. We've got a new series that will be starting very shortly. I'll catch up with you guys later on. Take it easy.